Hello everyone, I'm trying something completely new today. I don't know if it's working or not. I have no idea and no way to risk finding out. But it is National Gamers Day. I'm assuming that means gamers like me online. And so I'm trying this out where I can have a horizontal output to Facebook in a live feed at the same time that I'll have a vertical output through YouTube for anyone who's using their smartphones, because it looks like, according to the analytics, a lot of you who are watching my stuff through the YouTube are using your phones as opposed to a monitor with a tower computer. Now, I know many of you use a real monitor and computer tower, but just in case, I had to pick one for one style and one for the other in order to do this dual live feed. And I'm dressed up like a gamer. I'm in a cozy, smushy sweater because it's kind of cold out right now. I got my pop in my hand. I've got my headset on to listen, and so that people can hear me chatting better without any of the reverb in the background. Hang on. If you're hearing it, I got my bottle of water. And I'm drinking up because I am so thirsty today. I just finished doing Riddle Me Din Din, trying to do the same style, and then trying to find the foods and make sure both were posted into my YouTube under the content. I don't know if it's worked out that way or not, but I know that because I'm risking some glitches with all the stuff that I'm running at the same time, I just wanted to go to Hogwarts because I haven't been. And since I'm dressed all cushy today, I thought, you should see me the way I look like when I'm gaming. That is when I'm wearing clothes because I'm in public with other people right now. So here we go. This is not a planned event, so my subscribers don't know I'm going to be doing this. Someone did hop in during the Riddle Me Din Din portion of my evening, but you know, an overwhelmingly majority, for every one person that is subscribed, I've got at least 3 returning viewers who are not subscribing. I don't know why. Well, I do know in some cases people just want to have their privacy. But I really wish people would subscribe, because if the people who are actually returning to watch me were subscribed, I'd have 3,000 and some odd hundred people. And I really want to monetize, so please subscribe. Everybody subscribe. Tell everyone you know to subscribe. And I see one viewer here already. Hi, viewer. I don't know if you were the viewer watching me do Riddle Me Din Din, but welcome in. It's National Gamers Day, so I wanted to do some gaming. Hermione's hair just had a whole new hairstyle right there. That didn't look like Hermione, but we are in an upper level of the game now. And so here I am, dressed in my cozy gamer look at home. Cozy night at home. So I got my pop in my hand. Actually, truly, I do have a water bottle, but it's going to be gone very quickly, soon enough, because I'm super thirsty today. Yep. I tend to burn down all the moves I can make pretty early in this game. Hello, Ryan Catan. How are you? High five, sir. High five to you. Thanks for high-fiving me back. At least you play along. That was a lot of fun to see your message today. Thanks for that. Some people weren't a fan of my idea, but I thought it looked kind of funny getting a big hand up there in your face. I like the spoofs when I make the videos where I'm talking to the person behind the camera screen. I just think it's hilarious. It's like, why not? We know where we are. Faces in a screen and everything. There are 2 viewers that I can see online. Welcome, viewers. Welcome in. It's National Gaming Day. So, and I'm also trying something new that I've never seen before that YouTube is featuring over here in the Streamlabs desktop. I'm actually streaming in 2 places at once, supposedly. Though I can't confirm it. Maybe you guys can confirm it. I updated my shorts into TikTok today. If you're not on TikTok with me, please, you can follow me there if you want. I also updated my Twitter feed to show some of the shorts that I've been working on. I don't put my long stuff over there at all. I just keep that here for us in YouTube. And, oh, I'm going to run into moves. Oh, no. I can't clear this board. I was on it yesterday and I just was not winning at all. I'm probably gonna, let's just stop and I'm gonna see what other possible things I can play instead in case the broom game or something else is here. Okay, I want to investigate everything. I like this background better than the one with the big jack-in-the-box. My day as a gamer. You know, I had a very good night and day on Sunday. I did a little bit too much. I'm a bit kind of tired from it, but ooh, Fantastic Beast Celebration. We want to try to win that. But let's go here to the broom race. I'm 1 out of 10. Oh, I'm definitely not in first place. I'm in second place. I feel obligated. I'm at level 2,859. That's a pretty high level. I want to win these races because I want to get all the rewards. And you know what? We're demoted out of the Sapphire Zone here in Harry Potter Puzzles and Spells. But 3 of us were really at work in there. Tess and Dark Alice and myself. Dark Alice is one of our subscribers here. We really did. I was the worst one of us, and I was on it every day. So we just weren't getting the wins in. But in World of Warcraft on Sunday, I actually did a raid. And we died so many times. Everyone was dying so many times. But we came out of it with good gear. And I've got 400 level gear now. I am 1 level away from maxing myself to the god level of the game. So I have really leveled in front of your guys' eyes, which was one of my goals coming into VTubing when I started 6 months ago. And this is really good gear. So when I do hit level 70, I'm on level 69 now. By next Sunday when we do Dragonflight, I will probably ding again and be able to put on all that armor, and my armor level is going to go sky high, and I will have achieved my original gamer goal of leveling up and maxing out my eye level for the armor, and I will be able to go to raids without embarrassing anybody. I didn't get trolled, I didn't get kicked, other people were trolled, other people were kicked, so I can hold my head up with some pride here. In gamer world, and I'm so happy about that. It's been a while, and it's nice to see that some of my original officers who are also subscribers here came with me from WoW into this and are back with me in raiding world in WoW. So I'm really happy about how that turned out this weekend. We're gonna try again on Sunday so that the people whose original idea it was might have a chance to actually do it with us, because we did pretty well. All in good fun, right? But it is National Gamer Day today, so I thought, you know what? Let's do a little bit of gaming. We know I like being here to calm down and relax at the end of the day, so why not do this live and give us a chance to chat? So tell me, how was your day today, Ryan? My little Pegasus is out, so let's do this. Boom! Let's open up that board. That really didn't move too much. Okay, it did bring it down a little. Alrighty then. Oh. Thank you, Pegasus. He looks pretty muscular, eh? That horse. So today at school, I had the whole group of grade 8 boys pulling down their window, yelling goodbyes to me, waving at me, like 3 rows of them. I don't know how to take that. I think they're being jokers, but I want to say, compared to last year when I was being pushed into walls and screamed at for just being alive, it feels pretty good. It feels pretty good. It's just been a straight... I think I really love where I've ended up working. I feel like after all these years, after all the worst stories I could tell you, that I landed in a good place after all this time. I wish it had happened much sooner in my life, but I feel pretty happy. I don't want to jinx it at all. I want to say I'm feeling pretty grateful. I'm feeling pretty happy. I'm feeling pretty relieved, and I hope it's the real thing. You know what I mean? Like, I hope it's the place I can really succeed in. But I really left work today feeling like I actually feel like a teacher. I haven't felt like that in a long time. And as much as I was upset and fussing about having to take kindergartens outside for almost an hour, I was scared to do it. I was scared they were going to need me to help them go to the bathroom or something. And they were just really sweet, just wanting me to watch for them and give them thumbs up and cheer for them when they went down a slide. It's it's really freaking cute. So I was very happy about that too. They actually just play outside. Which is nice. A lot of kids don't play anymore. Not, you know what I mean? They actually like build sandcastles and handed me imaginary food, which was disgusting. They told me what they were cooking. They'd tell me they were giving me a glass of water, and when I pretended to drink it, they're like, there's mustard in the water. There's mud in the water. I boiled the water. The ice cube has boiling water. I'm like, how did you do that? Oh, college homework. Oh, I hope my stream is like cheering you up. I'm really happy I'm in a good place. Okay, you're in college. Can I help you do your homework? I mean, I actually TA'd when I was in teachers college. I worked for the history department, and my best friends were the guys who works for the political department. And I met them because I did politics. I didn't understand anything about college and university. When it was time to graduate, I could have actually claimed a double major and a double minor, and I had no idea. I just picked whatever my best mark was, and I said I'm that. And then I realized afterwards I could have said I had as many politics courses as social study courses, as many. I did so many more histories than I needed. I didn't understand it all. But I was the first one for my family to go to university. None of us understood. I took way too many classes, man. I'm not sad that I got the education I got. I'm sad that coming out of university, it didn't get me a job. And I never got to use any of the stuff I was so excited about that I had recently newly learned about. And I talked to my friends who went into the medical and science fields. Their first jobs, they never got to use all the new equipment they trained on in university because the business world couldn't afford that equipment. So none of us used our actual, talented insights or whatever that we came out of school with. Yeah, none of us. But what are you studying? I'd love to know. But that also could be a personal question. But you could also talk to me if you join me on Facebook. We could chat there. Hero Flames joined me on Twitter, actually. So I can see them there. So you can have messages. Facebook is where I do message. All of it's Venus Callida. In the case of TikTok and Twitter, I'd love it if anyone would follow me on TikTok. I don't know how to get discovered on there. I'd have to hope that someone that follows me has friends that will follow me. I don't know how it works. It all is confusing. And I know that I'm being told go to Twitch and be on Steam and be on all whatever they are. There's too many things. I want to be discovered, but also there's too many things. I just don't have the time of day. So, but I could help with, I don't know, if you're ever stuck for an idea. I'm an idea person, so yeah. And, so today, early this morning, before I went into commute for my job, I sang a song because today's also, National One Human Family Day. And originally when I read that, I thought that meant if you're single and you live alone in your house, like you don't have a husband or a wife or a bunch of kids, it's just you. I thought that it was that. So I looked it up thinking, yeah, let's celebrate me. I'm single. I'm doing this on my own. And then I read it and it wasn't that at all. But I mean, it seemed like a good cause in a way. Like, they were calling people to sing a song that somebody wrote. Because they want everyone to understand that we get one ball of rock that we hurl through the universe on. That's our home. That's planet Earth. Don't kill it. Don't screw it up. We are not going to do what Hollywood tells us we're going to do. We're not going to all go move to Mars. Despite what Elon Musk is trying to do, we're not going to go live in hotels on the moon. So, they're trying to call us to sing this song. So I tried to sing the song. I think it's not bad. Like, I'm not a singer. You can clearly tell I'm kind of mumbling it, but I put a background song on it so that you could hear me even less. But that I at least attempted it. I attempted it, and then I did a long spiel of mumbling about my thoughts. Ooh, accounting. You know, I learned how to do synoptic journals in a parent's family business a long time ago. Um, and I know a lot of accountants get bored, so they end up doing like art and stuff in their off hours, some kind of creative writing course or drama, or they do something so that they can have their creative side also come out. Do you feel like you do that? Well, you know, the YouTubing stuff could be considered, I think it's very creative. I've been pretty creative on here, and even if I'm the only one laughing at what I think is funny about what I do actually think some of the stuff I do is pretty funny. I don't know. Especially like the Star Trek stuff I did. I think that's funny. Okay, I don't want to ruin your vibe. I applied to work at a cruise ship once. On the spot, they had me teach a dance to the group and show how I would lead it if you had a bunch of old people in front of you. And I've officially been contracted to be a monster when I worked for Canada's Wonderland. I was a zombie, and then I was a vampire in a club, and then I was like a haunted pirate, like a ghoul pirate or something, one year for the streets of the undead, and you know, you go walking around the theme park. Universal does it. I don't even know if Disneyland would do such a thing, because it's kind of gruesome. But yeah, I was literally hired as a professional monster. I have that under my belt, which I think is totally hilarious. You want to call me a monster? Yes, I actually am. Love it. Love it. Oh no, I'm already out of everything. Yeah, I'm just not winning at all lately. I really suck at this game sometimes. Other times I'm on the ball and I do very well for a long time. Alright, Ryan, what kind of vibe you want to be on today? So today I dress myself the way I would be in front of a computer when I'm raiding, with my headset on, my drinks all around me, cozy, comfy, squishy, oversized sweaters, my ripped shorts usually. I do have ripped jeans. Most of my jeans, though, are not ripped. And, but my shorts are. To get extra sunshine, you know, on my legs in the summer. But yeah, so you haven't seen it yet. I have actually started a new kind of series, sort of. I might have to chunk it out quickly because it looks like the source of some of my information wants their stuff back. Like the very day after they let me have it, because they've decided it's more important for the kids to get a hold of it. So I'm doing kind of a series with places that I've been around Canada that have lots of like accounts of like true stories, as far as people swear that this is what they experienced, so they think it's a haunted place. So since there's my stories, but there's also other people's true accounts that terrified them. So I'm going to get into that a little bit, and I'm going to do it the way I was starting to show the public domain stories, with the slide deck visuals, and see if you like that. I've actually created like a title page that would be like the theme, consistent, never changing title page. And I did it with what looks like a crumpled Canadian flag done in sepia. So not a true black and white, but more like the sepia's got more of a, like, I don't know. There's a different kind of tone to it. Maybe more warm toned. And then I fade myself out, trying to make myself look like a ghost. To be in front of the flag and tell my stories. I still have a lot of stories I haven't talked about that are my own, but while I have the chance to have this other source, I want to take a look at it. And I'm only going to pick the things where I've actually been in those places, because then I can always say something at the beginning or in the end or add to it the stuff that I think I experienced or witnessed or people told me about when I was living there to scare me. Yeah, you know what I used to do? I used to actually wet leaves. Leaves that have different shapes, like a maple leaf is shaped differently from a silver birch leaf or whatever, and the leaves that have the little like jagged ridges, and then I would tan my legs, but I would put them up the side of my leg, so like highlight. I guess it's instead of tattoos, right? And it actually would tan around, so the paler edges and stuff. I would have like the pale silhouettes of the different leaves going up my legs. I thought it was cool. I mean, it did catch on within my female group of friends for us. We thought it was hilarious because instead of wearing nylons, we weren't into nylons at all. We thought that was an old lady thing to do with our legs. So instead we tanned around like whatever shapes we wanted to feature. But we'd pick the places we'd stick it, usually on the bulky part of your calf muscle kind of thing. Oh, yeah. We used to do that. So definitely you got tan lines. I've got so many different layers of tan lines going up and down my butt because I wore different sizes of swimsuits, different shapes of swimsuits. Once I got a base tan in one shape, I tried to wear other things so that I could get more of my skin tanned because I don't go to nudist colonies. I don't do that. So I'm really trying to tan as much of myself as I can. Yeah, I actually thought it was a clever thing to do. It's definitely something different. And you definitely have to be able to tan in order for the silhouettes to show up, like, noticeably, too. So, because some people don't tan well, and some people do. And I used to tan pretty well. So, okay, I could say more about this. So, I landscaped. So, I had the landscaper tan. You have to wear t-shirts and longer pants because otherwise you cut yourself up doing what you do. And then I had on top of that layered the driver's tan, which means the left arm that sits outside your window and the left side of your face is always darker than your right side by the end of the summer. And then on top of that, I had all my different layers of beach tan. And my hair and my eyes also change color. The longer I'm in the sun in the summertime, the lighter they go while my skin goes darker. Middle of winter, that's when my hair is naturally the darkest and my eyes go darker and my skin goes paler. So this is why I say that I think I'm reincarnated from a tree, because a tree its leaves change color with the seasons, you know what I mean? And I was always changing colors with the seasons naturally. That was my genetic makeup. That's why I call myself a mutt. I am a half-breed. And that's okay. That never bothered me. Yep. So like if my skin started to look like one half of my family, my hair and eyes went to the other side of the family, and vice versa. Yeah, I never had to pay money to a hairstylist to get color. Just had to be in the sun. I feel that we're going to get an early winter and it's going to be a bitterly cold one. That's how I'm kind of feeling about the weather. It was so wet today. I drove down this back road, country road, to get to my place of work, and I couldn't not make a rooster tail that tidal waved over the front of my vehicle the whole way down. There was just no way I couldn't. And our yard has a natural river running through it, and we had to keep the kids away from. And the goats got out from the farm that's backs onto the property. So it was all around a very fun day for me because I think that's hilarious. Chasing a goat, getting the kids away from a goat. Watch out for the goat, it's too funny. Like, when does that happen? Not a lot of farm kids out there anymore. Not in these parts. Yeah. As phased as the moon. I never thought of that way. Yeah, I phase like the moon. That's hilarious. But yeah, I've never had to have a one. I could never have a one signature look because I was always naturally changing. And that's just the way that it goes. I always joke like every like 10 to 15 years I look more like one side of the family than the other. I recognize a family member in me more than another, and I always wonder like who is this going to be there with me at the end? I guess that's a morbid thought, but I don't think of it as morbid thought. Well, like which of my family members will I most look like or see coming through my face or my coloring? Like yeah, at the end when I'm old. Because I keep shifting. I think, well, there's a thing with that. I think children look most like their dad when they're younger because then the dad knows he's not risking his life for someone else's kid, if I were to give that a philosophy. And as we get older, maybe we look more like our mom. I definitely look the most like my mom that I ever did right now. But it could shift again. Never know. Never know who's going to show up next. There was a time I thought I looked most like my uncle. Something about my profile reminded me of him. Then I realized that's my mom. And now, right now, I'd say it's like my mom's face with my dad's eyes peering at me right from the middle of her face. And I find that unnerving. And I don't know when that happened. COVID made that happen. I don't know. Moon elves change with the seasons? I didn't know that. I want to look this up now. Moon elves. So this is different from Nelfs and Belfs from World of Warcraft. Moon elves is something else? I want to look them up now. Oh no, running low on things I can do. No. Not sure how I can do this. Oh no! I've run out of room when the last three things just got thrown out. Oh, I don't have enough gold to keep playing. Oh boy. I'm not winning. Moon elves. I'm gonna look them up later. Do you like moon elves? Are they wicked? Are they nice? Actually, I looked up the dictionary definition of the word nice, and it's not positive at all. It's actually a word that says something ugly about other people. It's mean. It's not a compliment to be nice. We don't want to be nice. Okay, come on now. So I don't know if you're into gossip about like the British monarchy stuff, but they're saying that King Charles wants to talk to his son Harry, but he has to promise that he can never say family business in public again, like how they put their dirty laundry out on with Oprah and stuff like that. I think that's fair. What do you think? I don't know. I do hope that after all the garbage he doesn't leave his wife, because it sounds like they're media's making it sound like they're not going to be together anymore. So I don't really like that. Why do you go through all that and then not be together? Anyways, that's just a random thought of the day. Oh, haven't won any games at all? This is not good. I'm wasting all the lives. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Let's see. What's left? Do I have any life left? Only 2. Only 2. Let's get in there. I'm going to ask for more lives. Nobody's asked for any lives, but we're level 12. Boo. Oh, boo. And we're going to pick up some gold here. Even if I run out of lives, I can still play Lockhart because we get to play against the professors today. Here we go. Now we're going to go back and play the professor. Now we've got a little bit of gold in our pocket. I've got 2 lives left. I'm still going to try to win the broom races. My favorite movies. Okay. I love Xanadu. Have you ever heard of Xanadu? Before I knew of Japanese anime, there was Xanadu. So it's Olivia Newton-John, a singer. She's passed away, unfortunately. Gorgeous, lovely lady from Australia who made it big as Sandy in Greece. And that woman is Olivia Newton-John. And she made songs like Let's Get Physical. I think this was she from the 70s or the 1980s? But I've seen her do a live concert in Casino Rama in Ontario. So she came and she seemed very sweet and nice and so tiny. And so Xanadu, back in its time, had like a punk rock grunge look to it that was new. It kind of was a trendsetter a little bit. And I just liked her as an artist. And because I did musical comedy and dance competitions, often her songs were chosen for that kind of thing. So I knew her as an artist. And she did a movie called Xanadu. Really, it's like a musical, but it's got like people in gold lame suits doing roller skating dances. And I just love that stuff. I wish I could have learned roller skating dances. Now, that was before my time, but as a little kid, I thought it looked like the greatest thing, and it looked like a lot of fun. So, I mean, I was too young for that back then, but my cousins would have been doing it. I, of course, did rollerblading, but I did, because of that movie, when there was a chance to join a roller derby team. I did join a roller derby for a bit. I was a jammer. And that was because of Olivia Newton-John and the musical Xanadu. Singing, dancing, and dancing on roller skates. In gold lame. It was just, I don't know why. But then I was too young to be like a solid gold dancer, but I was aware that they existed and thought they were the greatest thing before the Fly Girls came out. So, I don't know what it is about that. Like the wind blowing through your hair while you're dancing to good music. It's just, it's fun. But inside of it, their special effects is very dated to the time period they made this stuff. But they had a sequence, and again, I love anime, but before I knew of Japanese anime, they did an animated sequence inside of a real life movie. So you have the real humans, but then you also have the drawn characters, so the humans become these animated characters. Kind of they did the same thing on Mary Poppins, but this was more adulty than a Disney show. So I was very interested because of that. The animations, the drawings. Also because they played on Greek mythology for the characters because they represented the muses. And I just like that concept. I mean, you wouldn't consider it an A-list movie. Maybe it's a B movie. I don't know. But it just appealed to me. We'll say for artistic reasons. You like RoboCop. So, RoboCop to me is kind of blended with Terminator, right? That's the silver cop that turns into... Oh no, RoboCop... I find that story very sad. Like a person goes through a bad accident and instead of being dead, they resurrect him inside of a robot so he can't have his human life back. Yeah, it's pretty sad for that character. The Lighthouse. Is The Lighthouse a movie with Sandra Bullock? If not, I don't think I've seen the movie. No, I think she was the Beach House. I don't know. I'm so terrible at this game today. So I guess my taste, my appeals a little bit. Now, I love ninja movies. Anything ninja. I love watching martial arts sequences, martial arts fights. I do. I like ninja stuff. I don't like horror at all. I love action movies. When I was a kid, I liked watching Indiana Jones. I liked watching Star Wars. And on TV, I like Gilligan's Island. I just like the song. Every time I pass by a beach and you see a marina with all those boats with the sails, I just think of Gilligan's Island, and it just makes me happy. Of course, I never want to be stranded anywhere. But, yeah. Okay, so I'm all out of these. I'm going to go back and see if I can play against the professor. I didn't make any gains in the broom race at all. But we've got 4 lives here. Let's use them. Phone is a black and white movie. The Lighthouse. I'll have to look it up later. I'd be open to looking that up later and just watching it while I try to fall asleep. Yep, I'll have to look it up. Ooh, lots of keys and bombs opened up on this board. I wish they were closer to the things we need to bomb. There we go. Hermione's gonna drop. Harry's gonna drop. What are they gonna do for us? Okay, we gotta get rid of that weed. Oh, there it goes. Oh, yes, we did it. Yay! Oh my goodness. Have I used all my lives? Oh, I did, didn't I? Gilderoy Lockhart. We have 4 more lives to spend. William Defoe. I can't picture his face right now. Ooh, these little pixie guys are so annoying. They never go away. But we have to free them. Oh, Pegasus is ready to go. Alright. I want Pegasus to break one of these eggs here. There we go. Let's get that out of the way. Thank you, Pegasus. That's a very muscular horse there. Okay, at least we got one done. Go, go, friendly bag of spells. Here we go. Take these lightning bolts and get rid of all those pixies for me. Zap, zappity, zap. Oh, the green goblin. Yeah, I know who that is. Yes, I remember him as the green goblin. Actually, I thought he did that role very well. Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. He made a good bad guy, actually. Okay. Need to get rid of this. Come on, dragon, blow it all away. I got only 4 moves left. Come on, break it all down. Oh, I have just... Oh, Oh, did we win? Yay! Much better luck with this than with the other thing I was trying to do. This is good. I don't have a favorite actor or actress anymore, to be honest. But I did go to see the Gran Turismo movie, and I did see Mission Impossible. I didn't like Mission Impossible. I really didn't. I was so bored I fell asleep in the first half of it. Even though it was non-stop action, there was not enough dialogue for my brain to be interested. I couldn't get into it. Gran Turismo I thought was more interesting. Well, that's just me. Maybe because it's based on real people? I don't know. Yeah, like, I do enjoy action movies because blow 'em up and pow pow and pew pew and all that. But I want to, like, I need this story to care about it. So, yeah, to me, it was a bit disappointing. I don't know. But you know what? Okay, I never had a Barbie. I did like the Barbie movie because I didn't know what to expect from it at all. Like, what kind of movie could they make from that? Because everyone who had one played whatever imaginary game was in their own head. Who knows what they were thinking? Half the time, people just kept them naked in weird positions on the floor somewhere, abandoned. You know what I mean? I felt bad for the Barbie. So when they had this played too hard with Barbie, I thought, oh my god, that's exactly how people treated that doll. Which was hilarious. Oh no, nowhere near done with that one. Okay, 3 more lives left. Let's give it a shot. We've almost been here for an hour. I will say once I hit an hour, though, I'm going to have to go because I actually didn't sleep last night at all. I've been feeling sick and uncomfortable, and I don't know why. But I have had a few bouts of food poisoning this year. And I think I was so nervous about starting this new job that I was too wound up. And now I'm at the point where I guess I'm less, like, I'm unwinding now, but my body's just in, like, I guess it was too long in the fight or flight mode just because of what's in my head. And so, like, my first days of school in this new job, I kept having to go to the bathroom so bad. And now I'm barely going to the bathroom at all. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like, at first I'm like, am I, like, coming down with something? But I think it was just nerves. And the nerves are starting to let go, except that at night I'm still thinking too much about it all. And so not sleeping properly. So it's kind of hurting me. And so I want to get that sleep in. Oh. Well, that was handy, except there's not enough blues on the actual screen to do much. Okay. Let's lightning bolt it all away. Yeah, like, I mean, nothing's wrong. It's all in my head, right? It's just nerves. I was saying to the guy I share the workroom with, I'm like, I'm so scared because I feel like finally, after all these years of things not working out right, I think I'm finally in a nice place, and I'm so scared that I'm going to screw it up. Just, there's no reason. I know I'm going to work hard and I care to do well, and yet I just feel like, don't screw it up, don't screw it up. Or if I'm upset about something, I'm not at all upset the way I was last year or the last 3 or 5 years. Did I say it like that? But I don't know what it is, just nerves. That I want this to be good and stay good. But there's so much good. There's so much good in the day that things that I didn't expect. So, it's just my own issues. Oh no, I just needed one more. Oh, that sucks. But I'm sad that we're so like early in the year. It's still technically summer, and yet I'm starting to actually close my doors and windows mostly. I usually even in the winter have them cracked open a little. And I was making coffee for myself last night. I think I should make tea. It's probably better for me. But just because I was so cold. And then I couldn't take it anymore. And I made myself a hot bath, like, way early in the morning. So I was feeling the cold. Oh my goodness, I'm turning into a girl. I never used to be. I usually overheat, like at work, even in the workroom. I feel overheated most of the time. Where other girls are complaining that they're cold, I'm usually not the person to say that I feel cold. And I've been feeling cold. I also feel like I've been smelling winter, like snow in the air. So it's gonna be here early this year. But I think for all those forest fires, we need the snow, because where else is the water coming from? We need some snow to put out those fires. Really, what the snow will do in northern Canada, it's not going to put out the fires, it will smother them. And those fires, if they're under brush and under mosses, they could actually live for 5 to 8 years. And that is why a surprise forest fire could just kick up with the right wind and just like sweep it across. Because people don't realize that it's still lit up out there. They don't see it, that it's gone, but it might not be. It might just be smothered. Like not smothered to go out, but like, in the olden days, people running their fireplaces or whatever, they would bank the coals, if you know what that is. I don't know if you know what banking the coals are, but it's a way of the fire's not actually out, but you just have enough other stuff around it that it's not going to spread anywhere. You just push it all together in a pile, and it looks like gray ashes or whatever, but if you actually poke it with a poker, all the sparks, it's still breathing air, it's not smothered so much, it's not getting oxygen, and it's still alive. And that's what, a lot of people did, pioneers. They would bank the coals, go to sleep, wake up in the morning and just like poke at it and get it going again. Like, it was never out. But you have to make sure you bank it so that it stays in the middle of the cementy or stone area of the fireplace, what have you, the mantle. And yeah, so that happens in nature, and a lit banked area could last 5 to 8 years. Well, let's get this made. We want this baggie, yeah. We need all the help we can get. Here we go. Color Varia. Oh no, no more moves. Yikes. Oh no, there's no more lives. This may be it. 49 minutes in. Oh, 12 seconds to one more life. Let's go look at this. New commander's around. Oh, we win this if we can get to the end? It's a killing. Oh, little guy. We do want to win him. Dang. Level 2,860. Oh, my lives have refreshed to... Wow. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. I want to win that little guy. And I'm going to raise my... I haven't done this lately. I want to raise my bottle of water to your health and mine. Thank you for being here with me today. It's been great. I guzzled that right down. I'm so dehydrated. Crazy. Ding 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 ding. Oh, wow. Busy on the screen. Oh, not all the moves left. Oh, no. What time is it for you? Oh, man. So close and yet so far. It's 10:33. Oh, yeah. We're in the same time zone. Yay. Hmm. Oh, I think this is almost it. Okay, I'm getting quiet. That means I'm getting tired. There's 2 viewers. Who is the other viewer? Welcome in, viewers. I'm here with Rank10, one of our subscribers. We've been chatting about all sorts of things today, but today is National Gamer Day, and so how could I not come in and do my gaming for you guys here? I mean, I'm not doing anything hardcore tonight. Wednesday nights, though, it'll be offline. I'm going to be spending some time with my Alliance Guild, because since I started VTubing, I really kind of abandoned them a little bit. And I'm trying to spread my time so that I can also help them out too. Because by the time I get online with them, everyone's gone to sleep. We're all in different time zones, so we've coordinated Wednesday nights for that because it's the one night I never have a show. Well, Mondays as well. But Mondays I really dedicate to getting my work for the week set up so that I don't have to worry about it. I try to make sure my scripting for Tuesday nights is done by the Monday so that I don't miss anything important. And the only reason I was tiny bit late with Riddle Me Din Din today was because the Streamlabs Desktop has this thing now, and I'm experimenting with being live online both in Facebook and on YouTube at the same time. If I try to do it with Steam, it won't allow me to unless I buy the premium package. So since I'm not going to be doing that right now, I thought I'd try this and see how it goes. I don't know if I'm actually being seen on that side. I haven't opened extra windows to check, but you guys can let me know because some of you are in different other things with me. So yeah, and that's all I got. So I'm running down the last of my lives right now, trying to beat one of the professors. Oh, here we go. Let's get this done. Only one move left. That's not gonna be good. Being tall is not always as fun as it seems, I learned. Are you kidding? I didn't know that about tall people. I thought tall people have an easier time of having thin thighs because you have to do more work to walk your legs around. Like, I'm so close to the ground, if I fall, I'm not falling for very long because I live closer to the ground to begin with. But I've always got to climb a counter so that I can have a glass for water. You know what I mean? I'm always climbing. But admittedly, if there was a tall person in my life, I would be climbing them too. They would be my human tree. Saying if you're tall, you're asking for it. I didn't know you would have lightheadedness. No, that means maybe you're not eating enough, or maybe you've got to check your iron levels, or maybe you've got to check your oxygen levels. If you're not getting enough oxygen, it would make more of a strain on your heart and your lungs, which is something I have to watch for. I actually have low oxygen in my blood supply. So I drink a lot of water. I don't know how else to put more oxygen in my body because H2O, right? But it's not how it works. But I don't want to hang out in casinos. You know, casinos pump oxygen in the air extra so that even though you're drinking, you're not going to fall asleep. They're keeping you awake so you keep gambling and spending more. I shouldn't laugh. That's bad. But I went to an oxygen bar once. I went to Vegas and it was so hot. I went there from Nunavut. So like I came from the Arctic Circle to Vegas thinking, let's have a holiday. Let's see some warm place. I'm tired of the snow. Well, that wasn't very smart when my body's used to the colder climates, I learned, because in that weather I thought I was going to die. I was passing out like crazy. So there was a point where I stopped trying to walk around. I just sat near one of those water fountains and offered to take pictures for all the older couples that were vacationing because I didn't want to move anymore. So I might as well give myself something to do. So I took a lot of pictures for people. And then, so on my way back to my hotel, because I'm like, I can't do this. I can't be out here in this heat. Really, I had to do one of two things. Either remove my boobs from my body so that I could be less overheated, or I decided to try the oxygen bar. And I don't regret trying it, actually. It actually works. Within 15 minutes, I didn't feel sick anymore. Although I considered buying one for my house, like just investing in it, but I heard that you can hurt yourself from having too much oxygen. Plus, oxygen tanks blow up. So for those two reasons, I never did invest in it. But if I ever saw an oxygen bar again, I would try it out for 15 minutes more. Hmm. So something you could eat to have more iron in your blood is dried apricots. If you can take that flavor, or eat real apricots or drink apricot juice, it helps with the iron in your blood system. And I do think molasses helps with that too. Some people put molasses in their tea. It doesn't taste bad. I've made a lot of molasses cookies in my life, but I think it's not the cookie. I think it's like a teaspoon of it is the thing. Okay. He's spooky. I don't know why. Oh, I ran out of lives. That's what's going on. Okay, so no more lives for him. Oh, but I have 2 lives in general. I'm going to try the broom race again. Because I don't think I'm in first place. I have to check that. So, Ryan, if you're feeling lightheaded right now, I want you to, like, have some water, eat some beef, get some protein in you, and sit down when you can. Get some cool air on you. I'm 5'2". I am fun size. I'm fun size. I used to do gymnastics, dance competitions, diving. I love being pretty much suspended in the air. And I love being in the water because it's like the closest thing to flying we're going to get as humans. Just to be like airborne, sort of floating around. But now, me as Venus Callida as an elf, I imagine I'm 6'1". Think that's the average for a little elven girl. But I used to wear moon boots a lot. I used to wear stiletto heels a lot. Being up north, you can't be in heels like that because it's all gravel. There's no paved roads or sidewalks up there. But yeah, pretty much I could fly by WestJet and not have the legroom problems that you would have. I feel very bad for tall people when it comes to something like that. If you can't afford like first class in an airplane and they're sticky, I like my knees in a WestJet are jammed against the chair in front of me, and I'm a midget almost, you know? And so it's like, how do people with normal sized legs fit without being in pain? I just don't even know. The dangerous side of being this short is your face is so close to an airbag in a car that if you are in an accident, your face is going to be really badly messed up for a long time. That's one of the downsides. Also, you always feel like you're being strangled and get marks on your neck so people think you've been beaten up or something. In your seatbelt. You can't ever make your seatbelt get off your neck. You're just always being... The way seatbelts are designed, they're not for short people. It's very uncomfortable. Is that the question you were trying to ask me the other day? I think there was a question on your mind the other day. And then you never asked it. Here we go. We want Dad to give us a good... He'll give us something good to do. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yep. That was good. That was good. This is a good one. That's a good one. There we go. Okay, here's that. That. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna run out of room. I don't think I'll make it, but we're gonna try. Color Varia, send the ink out. Get that inkwell out of the way. Purple everywhere. Okay, ask. I'll tell you anything. I'll come up with legitimate possibilities. I don't know. Tell me. Considering in mind I don't know anything about the person except for what you tell me. So close and yet so far. Okay, we'll do this and we'll do this. Here we go. Oh, I don't know where that bonus stuff came from, but I'll take it. Ooh, a lightning bolt next to the bag. That couldn't have been better. Yay! Hopefully that does enough. May not. Oh, there's still so many. So many things in need still. Oh, that sucks. Ryan, are you still there? Do you want to ask me the question? Okay, it looks like I'm out of lives. I'm out of lives to fight the professor. Nothing is close to popping yet. Daily Club puzzle never got done. That's fine. I can figure that out later. In the broom race, I'm rank number 2. Let's see this again. And I'm probably not going to win that new Fantastic Beast. I'm number 2, but I'm tied with the person who got to number 1 first. So whoever wakes up tomorrow morning, we got 1 day left to hustle. 1 day, 15 hours. So that's not bad. Okay. You're 6 feet, then you're golden, man. Anybody would date you at whatever our heights are. She would be happy that you're taller than her and that she can wear heels when she wants to go out and feel like a girl. No, you're the right height. And plus, you can wear running shoes or cowboy boots depending on where you're going. But don't wear running shoes with a nice suit if you're going to a wedding. Wear proper leather shoes for that. And wear black socks under black pants, not white socks. That sets people apart. Women sometimes, when they've got a guy who's a good-looking guy, want his fashion to be a little off, so people, some women would look down on that, so they deliberately don't tell the guy to wear black socks under black pants. But that does set you apart a little. Make your socks darker with darker pants. Also, if you wear your pants down under your butt, showing your underwear, cut that out. Pull your pants up. Tuck your shirt in a little bit. I don't know how you dress, but tuck it in a bit. Especially if you're now, like, college age is like sort of in the business world level. You have to be a little more business casual now. Make things fit better. Six feet is good. Both of my brothers married women that I think they're both 5'9" or 5'8". They're 5'8" and their wives are 5'9". But my one brother has like afro curly hair. So whenever they have to go to a wedding because she wants to wear heels, he grows his hair in. So he's got an afro. So he's taller than her. And then when the wedding's over, he shaves it all off again. He doesn't care, and she's in flats usually. But both my brothers didn't care because they wanted their kids to be taller than them, which is exactly what they got. They're taller than all of us, and they haven't finished high school yet, so that's great. My other brother has like mullet hair. It's kind of curly and kind of straight, and so... But he'll let his grow in more. Our dad kind of grows his hair to his shoulders. He's never had crew cut hair. He's always had it a bit long, like on the top. We're just used to that. So, but we've all got, like, I've got really fat curly hair, but some of it's really tight curls, and some of it is poker straight, because like everybody in my heritage on all sides is fighting on my head all my life. I've got 12 natural hair colors, you name it. All I have to do is go to Mexico, and I have what other people would think is a perm. It'd be like, I had what I used to call a lion's mane. My mom used to, like, cut it all short because she couldn't get a brush through it. I used to use picks, and right now I'm having trouble with that because the temperature keeps changing so much that my hair's all messed up right now. I can't brush it. It hurts. Like, I don't know if you've heard of this, but girls would say my hair hurts. I can't do it. So I'm doing a lot of buns, which isn't helping, but it really hurts trying to get this all out. But if I force it to be picked out, it'll just be like this giant pom-pom. And so I get my hair layered, and I get it, like, shaved, and I get it, like, shaved around the face. And I haven't done that since right before COVID. I had a really cool hairstyle. And I'm trying to make it as long as possible because I want it for a certain cosplay where I use my own hair. Usually they say don't use your own hair, but I like doing snake braids. And so, if you think like Khaleesi on Game of Thrones, I do a lot of like different kinds of braiding kind of stuff. And, but I think it's at the point where my hair is winning and I'm going to have to cut it. I don't want to. You could make a whole wig from the hair that I cut out of my hair. Pretty much. I'm lucky about that. I've actually had a woman ask me if she could buy my hair for how much was cut out of my head, and I still had a full head of hair, and she was starting to go bald. So I hope my answer for your height question, you hit the magic number, man. If in your bare feet you're 6 feet tall, you don't need to hope you'll get taller. Grow your hair in. Wear some cowboy boots with some jeans. Make a good pair of jeans that fits you so it's not saggy off the bottom of your butt. And don't wear it under your underwear. If you're going to insist on wearing it lower than your underwear, wear very expensive underwear. Because women read those brand names, man. You can't do that with Through the Loom. And running shoes have these thick heels now, so you can be 6'1". Also, if you do rollerblading or roller skating or play ice hockey, that also makes you taller. Here we go. I have one life left. I'm going to try to just do the basic. I need to do the Daily Club puzzle. Somebody's won it, but it wasn't me, so I better get in there. And plus, even though I'm closer to 5 feet instead of 6 feet, and I'm considered under average, girls my height want a guy who's 6 feet tall as well, because we don't want to have midget children. And I know that maybe sounds unfair, but you know we correlate size to being proportionately sized everywhere. We would like to be with a taller guy because it looks like a man and not a child. Not a boy. It's a thing. And whatever shape you're in, work out. Work out even if it's just 15 minutes every day. Do something to tighten up. Being as young as you are, you want to be as fit as possible. Protect your health. Be strong, be handy. On +2, when I say I'm fun size, it means we like to jump and climb and throw ourselves off stuff and know the guy can catch us. And although on the inside you might have been afraid you'd drop her, you can carry the girl, pick her up off her feet. Even if the lady is bigger, that you could pick her up, carry her off her feet, that's a huge win. It's very impressive. Everything feels so quiet. I used to want to try to play music in the background or the game music, but nobody hears me when I'm talking. A lot of people complain they can't hear me when I think it's all working out. Let's do the coffee run trick today. Yay! So don't get too close to her yet. Give her some space. Every couple of days, do the coffee run or a donut run or a sandwich run, or let her ask you sometimes or offer it back. See if she offers it back. I'd be curious about that. Did she offer you money? Did you pay for it? Don't ask her for money though. But just be curious to see if she ever gives you back something because you were so nice. And don't suddenly start hanging out with her all the time either. Be as aloof as you were before you did this one coffee for the next couple weeks. Also, are you leaving the job? Or are you sticking around? Don't let her existence be the reason why you're making the decision, though. Just to say. I know 2 cases where girls I knew growing up they weren't interested in a certain guy at all for all sorts of reasons. But because the guy kept being nice, but he didn't push on her, so she didn't feel like he was creepy, eventually they became friends, and then it became something more, where he grew on her. But she really hated him first, and then came to like him later because he was consistent with being kind, and being helpful and being nice, like a good guy. One of them was my dad. One of them was one of my best friends from childhood. Got involved with he started chasing an older girl that was a friend of mine. But we all went to the same schools, right? And one of them is some of my best friends out there from way far. They live in another province. Haven't seen them face to face in a decade. Oh my god. I met them in college, and before they had kids and everything, and now their kids might be in high school now, or at least at the end of grade school. I knew them when they had their first cat. Second cat doesn't know me, but the first cat knew me. I was the only person that cat never scratched. Yay. Badger. A name well earned. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to tell you why I like her, though I know nothing about her and haven't seen her. But this is just because she offered to pay, I'm going to say she's not a gold digger. So there's a check mark for me saying go for it. But again, don't be creepy, don't follow her around. Just stay cool. You're going to have to hunt this one out, sir. Just go slow. Did she say nice or kind? Were you kind or were you nice? Well, that's so nice. That's so nice of you. Well, you're such a nice guy. Or that was kind. Thanks for being so kind. That was kind of you. Which thing actually came out of her mouth? Oh, no pun intended. Sorry. Hey, all this time in the one feed, the colorful chats are there in white and purple and red, but I'm only seeing it in white under YouTube. Oh my god, there's a multi-tube side. Okay, a multi-stream side. Let me see what this is. I'm clicking on something I've never seen before. Guys, I really am experimenting with doing two outputs at the same time. Horizontal is the one I've been watching. Vertical has got a whole bunch of colors in there, but looks like blue's all coming from the same person. So I think it's only Ryan that's been talking to me. Stream chat, read only. Okay. I can't see anything else. Top chat, YouTube. It's only Ryan that I'm seeing talking to me. So viewer, if you're out there and you can speak to us, if you've got a Google account, you should be able to talk to us in the messenger system. I'm reading it through Streamlabs desktop because the vertical feed, the vertical output, which I know is the YouTube side, it's way too small. I can't make it out. But it looks like it's all coming from Ryan, if I'm not mistaken. Ryan, are you writing it? Are you seeing different colors? Like, are you seeing your name in blue and then your words in white, purple, and red? Because I only see it in white here, but on the vertical screen, which was covered by the game. I've been moving the game around, so I'm going to move it back now so I can play it again. Sorry about that. I was moving around. I'm trying to see what you guys see. It's so hard because one monitor can't have everything spread out. The Streamlabs basically takes up the majority of my bigger screen in order to be able to see chat and to read the chat. Yeah. Okay. So I have no lives left. No lives left to play against the professors. Fantastic Beast is only available for 14 hours, so I'm not going to get it. I never do get them. Oh, maybe that's how I got the Phoenix. I don't know. But I think I prioritized that one because of the movie. I wanted Dumbledore's pet. Oh, we've moved from 20th place to 8th place. That's something, at least. But we are not in the Sapphire Zone yet. We've got to raise ourselves 1, 2, 3 more times. Yeah, we're a significant number of points back. But once the other guildies come on, if Tessa and Dark Alice come by this next 24 hours, we've got 5 days to catch up. Well, we could do it. We could potentially do it. Yeah. The streams are different colors. Okay. Well, I say it's a good start. Congratulations. You have passed go. That's great. I think she's a nice person, maybe. And she's not a gold digger, maybe. And if she doesn't have your name quite right, that means just again, play it cool. Don't stalk her. Don't suddenly be there all the time, offering all the time. But I like that I don't think she's a gold digger, so that's something. That's something nice. And that, you know, she said basically something very nice, that you're kind. I like that word better than the word nice. Nice doesn't necessarily mean a good thing, but kind does only mean a good thing, so I like it. Did you correct her when she said your name wrong, or were you too embarrassed? Are you a shy person? Okay, so you're seeing the YouTube stream side. I actually like my gamer look today. I look so comfy. Although admittedly I'm not wearing shredded pants. I was wearing my shredded jeans yesterday. I was wearing my shredded shorts though. But I have been wearing my giant fluffy comfy sweater because it's been chilly out there. Okay, I'm not playing the game because I don't have any lives and I didn't want to cut. Oh, we've been online for an hour and 27 minutes. I think we did pretty good. Oh my god, it's 11 o'clock at night. No wonder I'm feeling tired. Like, I really didn't sleep at all last night. I didn't sleep at all Sunday night. That's not good. So I think that's contributing to me not feeling too peppy. But I think my voice is still peppy enough. Okay, you're a funny guy. I approve of this message. I think you're off to a great start and you don't need me at all for advice, but I think you did well, sir. Good job. Now stay busy. Let her come to you a little bit this week. Or say hi in passing, but like don't linger. Don't stare. Especially don't stare. You're doing okay. So I've opened a different window. Oh. My friend. Okay, so C. Vella is one of our subscribers. She's just written to me. She's the one who got so pissed this year at our horrible boss that we had last year that she up and quit and left for another country where her dad had retired to. And she's a teacher there right now. And she gave her all the teaching stuff that I have that I'm using to plan. If I didn't own it myself, I'm patching together what I own with her stuff. And if she hadn't given me that stuff, I'd be stuck because this yet another school has zero resources for a French teacher. She has a leave. She can be gone for up to 3 years and still have her job if she comes back. As long as she keeps contributing to her pension plan, she says. It's interesting what I learn about how people use this job of teaching. See, I know in the United States you guys get paid piddly squat, but in Ontario, if you're going to be a teacher in Ontario. I swear, they have the best rights. So what she's doing is she has a legal leave for 3 years as long as she keeps paying for her pension. Then she has to come back and teach for a year. And by that time, she'll have worked enough years to be able to take a 1-year leave from Malta. And they will hold her job there. So she can decide where she's happiest. But living in this country, we don't meet guys, so she's probably going to stay there. I'm just writing back to her. So I don't know if my horizontal feed is actually outputting into Facebook. I don't know where on Facebook to find it because I'm not seeing me in Facebook. I don't know what page to go to find out, but it shouldn't be that difficult to find. So I don't know how this output stuff is really working. I don't know if it is. I'm not seeing it. Okay, I see my header. Oh my goodness, I am live feeding. Wow. I can see me. And it's even when I'm talking, it's showing what I'm saying in words in white. It's just delayed by like 15 seconds-ish maybe. That's great. I'm loving it. This is totally new. Well, I'm glad I can do this here because I've got over 1,000 friends on Facebook. I'm trying to get them to follow me here on YouTube. But not too many have done that yet, but I hope people will. And I hope that they'll, I guess, watch me when I'm live. Yay. So, it does work. That's great. The next thing is it wanted me to post on Twitter, so I don't know if this goes live on Twitter. But at least this is something. So people will, maybe it will get people to join. I don't know. Okay, it's been an hour and a half. I do need to get my sleep. I do still, there are other shows. I'm not keeping up with getting things done for the everyday posts anymore. So that kind of makes me sad, but I gotta let it go because I gotta take care of my health, and I have not been taking care of my home. I have some dishes to do. I hate dishes. I should invest in Chinette. And so many scripts I didn't finish. There are things like the Raid of Foamlandia. I have actually filmed every single sequence to get all the raiders in, and I just haven't put it, I haven't finished with, I need to do the sound effects and I need to do more snipping because it's taking so much longer than I meant it to. In the final film, I'm not going to give you like little 5 and 10 second blips. I'm going to do the whole thing until everybody's in. And then the ending I think is funny, but I just haven't finished it, and so it's taking longer for the final reveal than I thought it would. But I think I really need the weekend to focus on it because during the week, once I get started on my job, it's go, go, go until we're out, and the commute is kind of killing me. I wish I wasn't commuting, that's the only thing. But I think an hour commute, that's normal these days in one direction. I don't know, you guys tell me. I've never lived close enough to actually walk to my job except for when I lived on a reserve, and they usually would put me in the house right in front of the front door of the school for a safety measure so that nobody tries to break in or stuff. Not like I'm gonna run out there though, because they're all bigger than me by the time they're in grade 5. But that's the only time I ever like laid down at my front door and rolled to work, because there's no way in rush hour traffic in Toronto. I would call my friends stuck in rush hour traffic saying, so I'm lying down and I'm rolling to work. I have 10 feet to go from my front door to the front door of the school. And I just wanted to like let you know while you're stuck in traffic for the next 3 hours that yeah, I'm here. And I'm standing up and brushing the snow off. Bye. They'd hate me for that. That was the only time I ever lived close to my work. It was way too close. I could see my bedroom window from my classroom window, and my little cat would sit there knowing it could see me. All right. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to the reveal. I think I'm going to have to send it on a Saturday, though. I am so confused because I made a mistake in my schedule. I see where I put Sunday night coming up is guild meeting. I think I collapsed two things. I think I'm supposed to have a guild meeting this coming Saturday and a gamer night. But I could be wrong because I think on the schedule I posted in community tab, I'm not having a gamer night on Thursday. I'm going to be doing Tuck In and Chill. And that means there will be no guild meeting. But the Sunday, I put guild meeting, but really I meant Dragonflight. And if we do another raid at 3 in the afternoon, you're going to see that too, because I think when I'm gaming, that's when I actually gain subscribers. All right, Ryan Catan, thank you. I'm so happy for you that your real world quest is working swimmingly. I think it's going great. And forever, whoever our mystery viewer is, I possibly think that could be maybe Dark Alice, although I don't see you in game. Usually if you're on listening, you're in game. And I don't see you here. Nope, you're not. So it's not Alice. It could possibly be Hero Flame or somebody else I don't even know who's not maybe got a YouTube account and just likes to watch the show. But that's all right. So good night, everybody. This is Venus Callida signing off. I'm so happy to see that my dual stream, horizontal going to Facebook, and the vertical, which is meant for people, it's easier to watch. I know it looks strange on a normal computer, but I guess if you're reducing tabs and watching my stream while you're doing other stuff in another tab, that would be convenient. And those of you watching me through your actual smartphones, those little screens, this would come out better, I think. So, but you let me know in case I'm wrong. But this is just an experiment started today that I didn't plan on doing. I just saw the offer to try it out today when I showed up 10 minutes to start time. And I'm so glad to see that it actually worked. So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful week ahead. Have fun. Find reasons to have fun in your day-to-day life. Go after the things that you want. Don't wait. And have a great day. And I will see you all soon. If I don't post anything tomorrow, it means I'm catching up on my sleep. And doing my dishes. My laundry's done, though. I smell great. All my clothes smell great. At least there's that. So, good night. This is the longest goodbye ever. This is Venus Callida signing off. Have a wonderful night. I am raising my glass to your health and mind. Have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Take care.